So Carolina and I are doing a youth pilot project from Usalwani, and we are working with children in art, and we're discovering what it means to be a human animal.
Started June 21st, and we've had one ceramic sculpture day where it's got helped the kids make pots and animals with clay. It was really cool, and we already glazed the pots and everything.
I don't really have an environmental science background, and then when I came into Taos, I noticed so much nature. We were always on the river, we were always hiking, and I had so many questions. So I contacted Tara, and I asked her if I could help with the kids' art pilot project because I do art therapy with children, and so I thought this would be a really cool perspective to combine with ecology and biodiversity. Doing a lot of work with endangered plant species and animal species, specifically in New Mexico, and then learning where they come from, why they're becoming extinct potentially, and how we can preserve them. So we've been doing a lot of artwork, trying to preserve these animals artistically, and learning about the children's perspective through the artwork that they're creating. A few, and they're actually masks of different endangered species in New Mexico. This is the Jirachua leopard frog, and this is a representation of an eagle and a bald eagle. And we also connected the bald eagle actually to Native American culture, since that's really present here. People think that they're so separate from their environment a lot of times, especially I think in our culture. We have so much autonomy, we have so much oneness with ourselves, but not really oneness with the rest of the earth. And if we want to experience the best kind of world, you want to experience everything. You want to experience everything in your environment, and that includes the rest of the species, that includes all the plants, that includes all the mountains and the air that you breathe. That's how we survive. That's how we feed. That's how we create our character. That's how we model structures. We model anything really. We need to be really aware of our environment if we want to create the best kind of livelihood and the best sense of happiness and balance in our lives.
Environmental awareness, you want to target kids right away, when they're young, and that's exactly what we've been doing. And I think we're closing up this session right now, and it's just talking to the kids. They're really about taking care of the natural environment, and I'm really stoked about that.
Art gives you voice, when you create something, when you express something, that's artistic, whether it be dance, movement, photography, painting, any kind of form of expression, even performing in a sport. You're expressing something within yourself that's not completely verbal. We live in such a verbal society, and we live, and writing, writing and speaking. That's kind of how our schooling is. That's how we kind of get by. Art provides this a more subjective approach, I guess. And you can really learn a lot about someone through their artwork that they make, the lines that they draw, because when you make art, especially visual art, you're operating on memory. You're conjuring up a bunch of different symbols or different experiences, and then you're recording it onto a piece of paper or on whatever medium that you use. And so it's a really special moment for you and your art piece to really just express something that's going on inside of you. And you want to learn. If you want to keep learning, you want to create a perspective that's unique to you. I think you really need art as a tool to do that.
The possibilities are endless with art, and that's what's beautiful about it. It's very therapeutic as well.